Ba-dum-bum-bum. Alrighty, hello and welcome. Welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action and Goldvein Hydra. The winds are going to be coursing through my veins. I hope this quickly became the top pick, the thing I want to get after Vaultborn Tyrant. Oh my goodness, I love this card for quite a few reasons. Specifically, we'll get into that, get into the games quick as possible, and I just realized I did not connect the chat. Give me 1 second. I thought something felt a little bit off there. We'll get there. Yeah, well, looks good. Perfect. Okay. Where am I? There we are. Oh. A little bit too far. Get over there. And the sideboard is still glitchy. Bring it up there. The sideboard is 4 high noon. I'll probably trim this. I just wanted to try it out to help against Phoenix and basically everything else that casts a bunch of spells in a turn. That's pretty much it. I kind of go a little bit slow, so I make the opponent go as slow as I am, and then I kill him because I do one big thing with Stampede Dinos. Ghalta, boom, putting all the creatures out, and all those creatures have haste, hopefully with Regisaur and Planie's Hatcher. Lovely. And if I need to finish off an opponent, of course I can pay 5 to deal 5 to any target. Pretty nice. Take out a Planeswalker creature if it makes sense to do so, but it's nice that they're not just dead. Of course, the second one doesn't do anything. It's completely redundant, so you have an extra way to do a lot of stuff. Versatility. Tear Asunder, 3 copies of that, I think. Yeah, just some more artifact enchantment hate. I am splashing for white and black because I have Leyline of Sanctity somewhere in the void. I've been facing a lot of black. My goodness. It was mono black, Rakdos Vampires, and then some Abzan Angels. Quite painful, but yeah, nuts. So Leyline in and giving us hexproof. The opponent can't target us with anything. We just stay safe and we get ahead. We achieve the game plan we're hoping to do. And the other one is, shoot, now I forget. What was it? We'll leave it there for now. We'll talk about Goldvein Hydra. The thumbnail sake. Oh, Vigilance, Trample Haste. X and a green. Enters the battlefield with X counters. Well, that's good. When it dies, create a number of tap treasure tokens equal to its power. Why do I like this? I like things, singular cards that get me ahead by multiples. Not just 1 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana, but also having the sync of Goldvein Hydra. On turn 3, if I play this, it's a 2/2, it gets to attack, chip away at the opponent, that's nice. But if at any point Goldvein Hydra dies, I'm basically in range of Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant. If Sunken Citadel was the first land, maybe a forest, Castle Garenbrig on turn 3, Goldvein Hydra for X is 2. It makes 2 treasures. Oh my. Getting me ahead by multiples. Or I just sink all the mana I can into this, possibly on turn 4 with Sunken, maybe 2 forests and a Castle Garenbrig, making 6 in total on turn 4 to make this a 5/5. Oh, deadly. But then if it dies, I mean, I'm super duper flooded. I love it. It's like you play it and it has Vigilance, so it kind of has hexproof from destroy effects. And sometimes it is unblockable because the opponent, the first time they see what I'm trying to do, no one in their right mind is ever using Fatal Push on this. They're probably not blocking it if I make more than 1 treasure. Maybe they'll block it if it's a 1/1, which wouldn't be, that bad. If it gets me ahead a bit, there you go. If it gets me to what I want to do. But it's kind of nice that way. They avoid it like the plague. Don't let it die. Chip away, which, could be beneficial in some cases. That damage is certainly going to add up. I think maybe if it was 3, maybe if it had 3 counters on it, things would be getting a little scary. But 2, that's not that bad. Stack it up, attack, kill him. And it's certainly nice having all those abilities, But having a mana sink, I don't want this creature to be put onto the battlefield with Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. That wouldn't make any sense. I haven't sunk any mana into Goldvein Hydra. No sense whatsoever, but I don't have to put everything out. I have a ton of fantastic bodies with Vaultborn, Tyrranax Rex, Carnage Tyrant, 4 copies of all that. Trailblazer as well to get even more card draw, but for the most part, I have enough big bodies. We should be good. If this isn't another big body, it's serving a fantastic purpose, getting me ahead by more than one card getting me ahead by more than one, kind of like Sunken Citadel. This could be a mana dork, that would be nice. Land War Elves or Elvish Mystic, getting Archdruid's Charm, pretty good on turn 2, but I mean, hopefully I would be going Sylvan Scrying on turn 2 anyways, and then Archdruids, possibly Archdruids to grab Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I have run into quite a few scenarios where I still get flooded even with this amount of lands, and I have way too much mana, more than I could ever need, especially with the Goldvein Hydra. That's made 4, 5 treasures, 8 treasures, 15 actually at one point. I sunk so much mana into it, devastated an opponent. Pretty scary stuff. But going back to the point of having too much mana, being flooded, whether it's lands or treasures or mana from the Trailblazer, I think this might be the first thing on the chopping block. It almost always feels awkward to plot this, casting it at a later turn for free to get a mana, but this one card only gets me ahead by 1, and it might draw me some stuff. But Vaultborn Tyrant, the card draw potentially from this, whenever it or a creature with power 4 or greater enters, we draw a card. That's good. Lovely. That feels like enough. How is it going? Hopefully all is well. Yes, thanks for dropping in. Good luck. I'm going to need it. It's going to be good. Very scary with this Goldvein. Hopefully work goes well. You'll have something to watch afterwards, at the very least. But yeah, I say we jump right into it. Lovely. And we'll keep an eye on that Trailblazer. And one very important thing, something that's come up quite a few times, and I don't like it at all, in Ghalta Trailblazer. Even though I want the black for a culling ritual, that's what it is. The black for culling ritual. That's why I have in Ghalta Trailblazer, or the white for High Noon, or if I have to hard cast Leyline of Sanctity, if it's not in my opening hand. That's not fun at all. But the fact that in Ghalta Trailblazer enters tapped all the time, that has felt painful, very painful, where if I maybe didn't care too much about the white, depending what color I value more, either the white or the black, I would use Overgrown Tomb or Temple Garden, the untapped shock lands. It's caused me to lose. The land I play is in Ghalta Trailblazer, but it holds me off of that 8th mana for Ghalta, and that's unacceptable, because I could just completely change this into an untapped land all the time. The cycling part of the Trailblazer it's pretty good, but that almost never shows up. For the most part, I almost always want to play it if I have it. I cycled it once today. I'm pretty sure I cycled it once today. No, I don't want to do it. I would value always lands untapped. And then I don't lose because I have too many in Ghalta Trailblazer. Sunken Citadel already enters tapped all the time. That is painful. So yeah, we'll see. Good evening. How's it going? Long time. Yes, it has been a bit. I'm glad you could catch the stream. Hopefully you get to catch some devastation, but yeah, hopefully all is well with you. All is quite well with me. My kids are doing good, and yeah, we got some fantastic additions with Thunder Junction here. Goldvein, bringing the pain, and Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay, good. Happy to hear. Of course, anybody else watching, I wouldn't expect you to play one deck all the time, or have time to watch this all the time. Most of you may be sleeping, so if you're watching in the morning or after work, hopefully you got some good rest. The dinos never rest though. But yeah, well, it's just the same old, I guess, lovely excitement, the same old you know what.
Ruthless aggression.
Yeah, spice it up a bit. Some new clips, huh? I guess I should show the new clip if you didn't get a chance to catch it. Yeah, that's good. He's nodding because he saw that we're going first. It's kind of rough. I would hope to see 2 in my opening hand. We're going first, not on the draw. Yeah, don't want to. Oh, I got another one. Painful. Okay, well, we got there at the very least. We'll send, you know what, Plany's Hatcher to the bottom. Both of those creatures could be hard to play. Nurturing Bristleback will force cycle it. Okay, yeah, this could be rough. Sylvan Scrying 100%. Turn it into Sunken Citadel. No question whatsoever. Excuse me. We may have dodged a Thoughtseize. If that is the case, you turn Sylvan Scrying into a land and it can't be discarded by Thoughtseize, Duress. Getting to a certain specific mixture of lands is more important than basically anything, usually. And that's partly why I trimmed Marauding Raptor, because it just wasn't feeling quite right. However, do I want to go Goldvein Hydra? You know what, we'll Nurturing Bristleback. I like that instead. Supercharge the Goldvein. Get that forest. Possibly play Goldvein Hydra, make it a 5/5 next turn with those 4 lands there. That is hopefully going to be deadly. We might lose it to a fatal push, but we would be getting a lot. Okay, that's painful. Regisaur Alpha has to go. I want the card draw. Definitely. But flipping that Invasion of Amonkhet and making a copy of Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant is not going to be a pretty sight. And then they'll put all their creatures from their hand onto the battlefield. Even though Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, this copy is a 4/4 black zombie, this could be quite devastating indeed. Okay, well, that might be it. Oh boy, hopefully they only had one. That's pretty good. It's not the end of the world, and this might be the end of the world. So there you go. Oh, block it and die next turn. I don't think we're dead, but you never know. Well, they can't block it. The Forsaken Miner can't block. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, their own, was only a 4/4. So hopefully the Goldvein Hydra dies. This is pretty painful, I must admit. Discard a card. We gotta get rid of Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, sadly. I think that could be the best bet if they wanted to grab it. 100%. I want to preserve Vaultborn. Yeah. I know. Eats chocolate. 100%. For quite some time, maybe about a year, close to a year, I didn't use Commune. And I thought, maybe I just will trim it again. Goldvein Hydra maybe is like Commune. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear it has been good for Stampede Tyrant. But yeah, perhaps Goldvein Hydra would become that. Pretty good. Goldvein getting me ahead by multiples, I hope. That's painful. Hopefully we get not a land. I was hoping for Carnage Tyrant or something good. I know what I'm playing. 100%. View the printed card. Okay. Each player, each opponent. We'll probably bring in Leyline of Sanctity, I would imagine. And, well, just die. I think it has to be Leyline of Sanctity. Good. I'm glad that Leyline is shown. Yeah. But yeah, I think that is a good point. I'm glad you noticed that I wasn't using Commune. Of course, it is absolutely fantastic for consistency and perhaps could have saved me from mulliganing a couple times that first game there. But again, I would hope to see 2 in every variation. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Goldvein to get me ahead by a bit. Sylvan Scrying plus the 2 lands would be lovely stuff. But we'll trim Trailblazer. Like I said, that feels sort of like the weakest link. That wouldn't be doing a whole lot specifically against this. However, I'm kind of tempted to think about Culling Ritual. Maybe. Devastate them quite a bit. Yeah, I say we do that. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Leyline of Sanctity. Hopefully, seeing it in the opening hand, of course. Hey, we won't have to worry about a Thoughtseize. If I have to mulligan a couple times to see the Leyline, at the very least, I know I'm protected. Thoughtseize could have ripped a couple cards from my hand, as if, okay, well, yeah, keeping that. But if I mulligan a couple times, I'm down a couple cards. But then if I keep my opening hand because I don't have Leyline at all, then Thoughtseize would make me go down a couple. That's what I'm getting at. It could be kind of similar in some situations. But this would be better because now I don't care. Doesn't matter. Kill Goldvein Hydra. If we don't draw a 4th land next turn, I'll definitely go with that. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, we'll wait. Wait until the best possible moment. Play Goldvein, maximize its X. We could top deck a Castle Garenbrig next turn, and that would be pretty deadly stuff. I like that. Oh boy. If it dies, it's going to be very, very painful for them. Fatal Push it. I'd do it. That'd be good. Shieldred's Edict. Hopefully it's no exile effects. I gotta say, I have been running into... Okay, you might have just killed yourself. We need 1 land. It doesn't matter what land it is next turn. If it enters untapped, we'll probably kill him. But if it's another Ghalta Tyrant, which would have been Overgrown Tomb or Temple Garden, we're going to find out. If my hunch was... Oh, that's what it's all about. Goldvein. That's better than Commune with Dinosaurs, I think. I'm glad they didn't have a counterspell. That would have been painful. But hopefully they're dead. I'm thinking they might be. Probably. Yeah. It's a lot of life, at least. Oh, there you go.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Phew. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Goldvein gets ahead. It's basically immune to regular destroy effects. If it's exiled, you don't get the treasure because Goldvein Hydra has to die. Exile is different than that. It just skips over the graveyard and whatever. So yeah, no creature is going to trade with it ever. It would just be, well, it could be a chump blocker, but you have the trample. And yeah, Commune with Dinosaurs would increase consistency, but would this increase consistency more? If it gets me even 1 treasure, if it gets me anything more than 1 treasure for the critical turn, it doesn't really matter. If that's what I'm doing with all that mana, even though the treasures are temporary, there you go. I'm just glad it was a good example so early on. Okay. Leyline of Sanctity. Opening hand. Let's do it. I mean, is this... I wouldn't say it's perfect. Completely flooded. But keep in mind, I know and you all know that I don't have too many lands. I say we do it. Yeah. Oh boy. Thoughtseize. That would suck. Now, in Ghalta Tyrant, we need a forest eventually for Castle Garenbrig. We got that out of the way. If they haven't Thoughtseized next turn, we'll go with the Castle Garenbrig plus Sylvan Scrying, grab the second sunken, I think. Okay, well, that's a whole lot of pain right there. My, oh my. Yeah, just got to do it. Turn 4, we'll be able to make lovely 7 mana. Hopefully, we're still sticking around till there. We've got Cavernous Souls, so that's quite positive. I might. I should keep it in mind, but yeah, like I was mentioning, I might just cut it completely for the shock lands, and maybe we'll just be dead. Sadly, you can see how a Sylvan Scrying sometimes mostly useless. We'll play it this turn, we'll grab a land, and we'll grab another in Dazzle Triumph. So again, if you have a couple cycling lands that do something when they enter, you kind of turn Sylvan Scrying into cycling itself. If you're grabbing a land and you cycle that, how's it going? Yes, good. Well, it's certainly a pretty good evening right now. Not so much at the moment. It's dead. Yeah, they got a bunch of early bodies, cheap bodies, powered them up, and we didn't have a blast zone or that deadly culling ritual, which, that would have really packed a punch. And it's kind of interesting. Culling Ritual would take out all those treasures from the Goldvein Hydra, but I still would make use of those treasures if I needed to spend some, or if for whatever reason I didn't want to pop them. I guess for the most part I probably would get rid of them, but yeah, it's just kind of cool. I get a mana, and then the treasures would still become a mana if they were destroyed. Oh, okay. Maybe I should start off with Leyline of Sanctity. As I was mentioning, facing a lot of black decks. Partially black, pretty heavily into black. A lot of Thoughtseize. Rough. But the mono black list featuring some of the new Thunder Junction cards. The one black one that has Spree. You can pay 1 black and 2, and then they draw a card, I think. And then you can also pay 2 black for target player to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life, I think. Something like that. We'll see. Of course, that pairs pretty nicely with Shieldred. That's what the opponent was using. Shieldred the Apocalypse, they paid 3 life to draw 3, but then they gained 6. So it worked out in the end. This name sounds kind of familiar, I think. Again, a oneer. Now, okay, quite a bit better. Hopefully, Outcaster Trailblazer makes a good appearance, puts in some work. Watch me have Archdruid's Charm, certainly on turn 3 with 3 mana. I would prefer to go with that, but it should be an absolutely lovely hand. But the question becomes, do I want to we got to get rid of Outcaster. Keep all the lands, and this has to be very specific. I need 2 untapped on turn 2 just in case we dodge a Thoughtseize. I have to go Sylvan Scrying. Yes, there it is. Phew. If it had been Sunken Citadel, which all enters tapped, well, that would have been painful. We'll go with another Sunken. I could have chosen the land that enters untapped next turn, but I may want to use Archdruid's Charm, possibly to grab Ghalta Stain. Sometimes you just draw the bunch of lands, and that's how it goes. There's not a 0% chance of that happening. Just kind of funny. But what are we facing? Regular Dimir control? Could this be Dimir reenact the crime? For 1 and 3 blue, they can cast a spell from their graveyard if it was put there that turn. Something like that. Yeah, I've seen it before. Very, very painful stuff. However, it should go pretty good. Archdruid's Charm, probably next turn. I do have my land for the turn. I can make 7, 8. We'll wait and see. I'll probably use Archdruids. But perhaps the opponent plays some big, scary enchantment or artifact. Lazav. It attacks. Okay, that's not too bad. Exile a card from a graveyard, then investigate. Okay, yeah. Not too scary. Archdruids grab you know who, you know what. Oh boy, pack a punch. I have a hunch. Oh, this is looking up. We can make 7. Vaultborn Tyrant, let's go. Draw some cards. Gain some life. And I have another copy of Ghalta, so hopefully they just have basic removal. Make me sacrifice Vaultborn Tyrant. Watch. Archfiend of the Dross, that's a card. That's a card, and they are dead. They should be. Good, good, good. They're not attacking. Should be okay. Yeah, yeah. As long as they don't have something funny up their sleeve. Okay. Phew. Everybody attacking, everybody big. Draw a bunch. Of course, draw. Good, good. We got another card with the Trailblazer. Fantastic. Put the other Ghalta out. Watch this, watch this. This is going to be hilarious. I was hoping this would happen. I get all these card draws, but then there's also Ghalta's ability. I believe it should be on the bottom. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, there it is coming up. Oh, look at this. Stack them, attack them, and smack them. Oh boy. Yes, please. That's how we do it. So why not? Let's keep throwing them down. Oh, I like the looks of this.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Hopefully I don't deck myself. I might deck myself. Okay. It's a little painful. Kill him. I think we kill him. I don't want to deck myself. Huh. Pretty neat. Slick. It is. It is. You just keep stacking it. You barf your entire deck. Not that you need to. This is 100% overkill. But if you want to kill, now you can do that. That's why you have multiple copies of Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant. Whew. Whew. Scary. Tends to do the trick. Okay. Okay. Maybe that should go in a highlight reel. It's been quite some time since I've made a highlight, but yeah. Well, we would be able to beat just about anybody in that scenario. But Leyline of Sanctity, I wonder if they're going to prioritize Thoughtseize, hand hate. I can see that happening. Of course, Outcaster Trailblazer, that was pretty cool to draw a bunch. I didn't need Goldvein. And you're going to see a couple cases, almost guaranteed, where I'm going to get there, I'm going to make a ton of mana, and I don't need this card. Just how it works out. I'm going to never see Trailblazer, and then I'm going to top deck it, where I would have preferred to possibly top deck anything else. But then you're going to see games where it draws a ton of cards, really puts in the work. Yeah, but for the most part, I would need Goldvein Hydra more often than Scorpion. I don't know if you just joined, but you missed a doozy of a turn. You're going to have to go back and rewind it, because I don't think I have a clip that fits that. But we'll trim Outcaster Trailblazer, continue with the theme of that being the weakest card. Oh, no. This is the one.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Yeah, that's a war. That's a swing, if you wouldn't believe. I'm not that. Well, I do like seeing the 2 lands, Nurturing Bristleback to cycle. Now I want to... Still, no Leyline Binding. Painful. That's okay. We can probably make that work, I hope. But there's the Thoughtseize. So, I tried to mulligan somewhat aggressively to see the Leyline of Sanctity, but hey, even with 4 copies of something, you're just, you're never going to see it. Oh, okay, well, if you didn't see it, that's all good. You know, something lovely is going to be coming up for you. It's going to be a treat if you go back and watch it. Yeah. Hopefully something untapped next turn. I might just go Goldvein Hydra. We're going Sylvan Scrying. We're grabbing Castle Garenbrig again. You get a chance to use Sylvan Scrying in the first couple turns, use it. Don't think about pretty much anything else. Probably, for the most part. Watch them Thoughtseize. Do it. Duress. There it is. They 100% would have got rid of Sylvan Scrying. No question. Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe they would have gotten rid of something else, but I have to imagine they would have gotten rid of Sylvan Scrying because it can... Oh boy. Archdruid's Charm. I like that. We go with that to grab a Sunken. Things should be good. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell. I'm crossing my fingers. Okay, well, that's how it is. Hopefully I draw a land that enters untapped. I'm able to make 6. Yeah, maybe a forest. Watch being in Dath of Triumph. Okay. I jinx myself. I probably would have preferred to play Vaultborn Tyrant because Indatha would have been a shock land. So this is a perfect moment to highlight. Okay, well, Indatha Triumph, and they can't get rid of Indatha. Indatha could get something good. Or it could be nothing good. Sorin, I wonder who they're going to drop. The nasty Vein Ripper. They still haven't seen Leyline of Sanctity, so that's quite positive. Yes, not a mama. Not the mama. Something big. Even if I get Ghalta, okay. Carnage Tyrant doesn't have haste. Hoping for Tyrranax Rex to smack somebody. No. I would imagine that's possibly it. Archfiend of the Dross gonna gain them a whole bunch of life. Probably have another Thoughtseize. Or Shieldred's Edict. Something to take out Carnage Tyrant. Invoke Despair. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's been a pretty decent case for Shockland instead of Indatha Triumph, even though I lose out on the black or the white. Maybe I just trim Culling Ritual completely. Yeah, that tends to do the trick. We're not winning that one at all. Okay, we got Leyline of Sanctity, and that's about it. Hope we see it. I think there's a pretty good chance. I didn't see it the previous game in multiple mulligans, but you never know. Leyline, game 1. Well, it's not Leyline game 1, but this is also the dilemma that can potentially happen. You have an absolutely crazy, lovely hand, and you want to keep it, but it doesn't include a Leyline. So now I'm going to try and Leyline of Sanctity instead of Nurturing Bristleback. That would have been lovely. Okay, that's painful. A little bit. Yeah. Hopefully we get Goldvein down. That would be probably ideal. I might wait until turn 4. That's okay. That is a darn Leyline of Sanctity. Let's see it. A Nurturing Bristleback, actually. Force cycle that to get my second source of white. another Indatha Triumph. Hope, okay, pretty good. Do they have a third?
This is a load of barnacles.
Well, we'll play the Goldvein for 2. I just want to get it down. I think there's a good chance that it could get killed and unlock the potential of Vaultborn Tyrant. Well, it didn't. I might play a Carnage Tyrant next turn. I can make 6. Okay, then. It's not nothing. They are down to 10. That tends to happen after you play so many Thought Seizes. Okay, I don't need more lands. I need more card draw. That is what I need. No, you would think I have like 22 or 24 with the current turn of events. That's not the case. No exile, just kill it. Oh, it is that. Okay, hey, no, I know. I should have suspected. They had the potential for this combo. It's been certainly quite some time, but I'll go over it quickly before we get into the next match. Metamorphic Alteration enters. They choose Archfiend of the Dross to be copied. Sadly, our Vaultborn Tyrant became a copy of the Archfiend. And Archfiend of the Dross has that line of text. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from it. Then if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. Our own Archfiend, it wasn't normally cast, so naturally had no oil counters. We would have lost automatically. Nothing we could have done. Painful. Quirion Beastcaller. It should be, yeah. Yeah, Quirion Beastcaller is legal. I think it was from Wilds of Eldraine. Pretty sure. I'll check it out, yeah. I should think about it. We'll look it up. Chat about it for a bit. Quirion. I spelt it right. That's a hard name to spell, but 1 and a green for 2/2 whenever you cast a creature spell. Put a 1/1 counter on Quirion Beastcaller. When it dies, distribute X counters among any number of target creatures, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on Quirion Beastcaller. I think it would suit perhaps a different list. It's not like I'm casting a ton of creatures each turn. Sometimes it's that entire massive turn. Ghalta, dumping a bunch. And then on those turns, only one creature would have been cast, and one counter only would have been put on the Beastcaller. I think it would suit a dinosaur deck that is a little bit lower to the ground. A faster, more aggressive curve. Lots of cheap creatures just to abuse the Quirion Beastcaller. Oh, I'd definitely be up for it, 100%. I'm trying to grind out the changes as they are right now, as much as possible. Possibly Xenagos, switching out one copy of the Outcaster Trailblazer, Zapandrel for another copy, something like that. Yeah. Surk and Goreclaw too. That could be a fantastic thing. If it turns out I just absolutely don't need the Outcaster Trailblazer and I want to supercharge all the fantastic bodies, that could be a good thing. 1 Surk and Goreclaw, 1 Xenagos, 1 Zapandrel, or maybe that Railway Brawler. I gotta imagine the Railway Brawler also from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. That might just be a pretty fantastic addition instead of the 4 Outcaster Trailblazers. Railway Brawler, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you put 1/1 counters on that creature equal to its power. I think it's something like that. Yes, it would. 100%. Stack the cost reduction, play a bunch of creatures, and the Quirion Beastcaller would be quite devastating. Get the Indatha Triumph down. We do have a forest in this. Okay, a lot of black. What did I say? For whatever reason, it's a lot of black stuff. What can you do? Wonder if they're going to play Duress or another Thoughtseize. Just the Reckoner Bankbuster, not the worst thing in the world. Definitely turn that Sunken Citadel into, well, play it. Hopefully get to go Archdruid's Charm. And oh, mono black Waste Not. I might take that out with the Archdruids. Okay, well, Nurturing Bristleback becomes something. Make a creature, whatever. Forest. More stuff that enters untapped. It's going to be close. They're likely going to rip a bunch more stuff from our hand. Soon. Painfully. Hopefully I get to go Planie's Hatcher next turn, or I just top deck. Okay, yeah, that probably going to be it. I'll keep the Vaultborn Tyrant because I want some card draw, some life gain, a big creature. I want the land. But you know what is coming in. Culling Ritual would quite devastate this deck. Quite a bit. We'll keep it positive. You never know what's going to happen. But Culling Ritual would destroy Waste Not, Reckoner Bankbuster, all those pesky little zombies. All that stuff is non-land permanents with a mana value of dead. Because that's what we are. Alright, well, we've got the absolute, pretty much best hate card, Leyline of Sanctity. Thoughtseize? No. Go blank? No. How about they go blank themselves because they're going to lose? Because go blank can't target us. All of that. It's our best bet, 100%. Trailblazer, out of there. You know what? We'll keep Culling Ritual off to the side. Yeah. Leyline of Sanctity should do enough. It turns off such a large portion of their deck. I'm certainly going to mulligan for it pretty darn aggressively. I mean, it's never usually a fun matchup for anybody to face, but if you can give yourself hexproof, at least you give yourself a fighting chance. Yeah. Cross your fingers, cross your claws. Let's see that Castle Garenbrig. It's almost guaranteed if we get a Leyline of Sanctity. No. Maybe if Archdruids was Sylvan Scrying, but I mean, it's getting better quite a bit. One more time for the Leyline. Here goes nothing. Oh boy, still didn't see it, and still might go down, but at least I have 2 Sunkens and a castle. I know there's nothing they can do about me getting to 6 green. We're going to get there with 3 lands. We just won't be playing a Leyline of Sanctity at any point. Hopefully drawing Carnage Tyrant. I don't think I sent it to the bottom. No. Okay, Sylvan Scrying again. Turn it into a land, have it be our land for the turn, and it's a forest type land, so at the very least maybe we will be playing Vaultborn next turn. Do it. Looks like the opponent is mana screwed. I don't mind too much. Oh, that's what you get for playing mono black Waste Not. You can only get rid of 1 Vaultborn. Oh boy. What you gonna do? Make me sacrifice it and then I get a copy and I draw a card and I gain life? Look out. I wanted something else to cast for 7. That's funny. This is also funny. Yeah, you're dead. What you gonna do about that? Oh my. Yeah, play the Indatha Triumph. Let's go. Oh, boo-hoo. But, again, it's a very... Get a bigger picture of it. A very important point. I want something else big for 7. Maybe you think 4 Tyrranax Rexes is enough. I don't think 4 is enough. if I can easily get to this. I certainly feel like I can easily get to this. That's what I want to be doing. Something else for 7. Vaultborn Tyrant seems, without question, the best thing for 7. Partly because of its package, but also because it's a dinosaur, could get haste. I can't think of any other creature that is more generally good. Titan of Industry might be more preferable. You can take out artifacts, enchantments. It has reach. Gain some life similar to the Tyrant, but I could be ending up gaining more life with one of these. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. Okay. And I didn't even need Leyline of Sanctity. A little bit unfortunate for the opponent, but we got to see it. This is the game. Leyline is going to show up. That's a good hand. Again. 2 sunk. We got to keep it. Nope. We got to keep it. Going to try and work towards those sources of white if we draw a Leyline, but yeah. When a starting hand has 2 Sunkens, you got an Archdruids, which, okay, waste not. Could be painful. But a starting hand with something like that, I think it's going to be good. Sylvan Scrying next turn, maybe to... Okay. Do I want him to have 2... let me think. That's a tough one. You know what, Cavern Souls as well. Hopefully they can't make use of that 2 black. Crossing my fingers. Don't have anything for 2. Oh boy. They probably do. Oh, they don't. They don't. Lovely. But the question becomes... Yeah. Stomping Ground, Archdruids, Castle Garenbrig. That's it. And hope they don't have a Field of Ruin or Demolition Field coming up. Okay. We're in range of Vaultborn Tyrant once again. No Field of Ruin. Okay. Phew. Liliana of the Veil is pretty scary. We could take her out next turn with Tyrranax Rex, but I'm pretty... yeah. I don't need Sylvan Scrying. A draw card. That's the least bad thing at the moment. I hope. Oh boy. Oh, Archdruid's Charm is lovely stuff. Liliana of the Veil has to die. Go away. See you later. You only have 1 black. I saw her at 4, and I don't want to discard more cards. I don't want to lose Tyrranax Rex if I hit him. Vaultborn Tyrant would be... Oh, boo. That's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, Vaultborn, certainly draw a card. Hopefully it is a land. Archdruids to... Okay, well, that should be okay. Hopefully it sticks around. And they don't have more exile effects. Just have killing stuff. Kill it. Do it. Two extinction events. They're not doing a whole lot. They're only taking out 1 creature. It's helping them out, but now they're basically dead. Okay. We'll go with Sylvan Scrying. Not that we need it. We have the mana for Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, but just on the off chance they want to get rid of Castle Garenbrig, we have more copies. Okay. Oh, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to respond to the Ashiok because Ashiok makes it so we can't search our library. So I search my library before it enters. There you go. Hope they don't have Thoughtseize for 1, or else they're dead. Don't have it. Don't do it. See you later. I hope.
Yes.
Thumbs up. That's what it's all about. Ooh, deadly. Yes, please. I got revenge for all you people who lost to Mono Black Waste Not.
You won! You did it!
I'm just glad I remembered. Ashiok is a little bit of a new addition, also used in Izzet Phoenix or Dimir Phoenix as a way to mill cards, hopefully get Arclight Phoenix into the graveyard, but very, very painful for this deck. Spells and abilities we control, we can't search our library. It turns off Sylvan Scrying, Archdruid's Charm, but then the mill, kind of painful, but for the most part, it's rough. It's rough. I think I'll continue to see it quite a bit, but at least one more match here. Yeah. I might try and record a video on the Goldvein Hydra. I don't think I did, but I want to get a more thorough discussion, thorough thoughts out about it. That's a tongue twister. Huh. All right. We got her done. We got her done. Instant speed stuff. That is the ticket. Respond to the Thoughtseize with Archdruid's Charm to grab a land. There you go. Or that Ashiok. Quite comforting. Archdruid's Charm. I don't think I'll see myself ever cutting it. Yeah. Probably not. I just think the craziest thing that happened there, I didn't need the Leyline of Sanctity ever. I didn't see it ever to give myself hexproof. That was crazy. Iago MTG. Maybe this is also a content creator. It is a pretty much perfect hand. They might not have Thoughtseize. You never know. But if Sylvan Scrying lasts, Archdruids, that could be our ticket. No Thoughtseize. Don't do it. They got shenanigans. I think it's shenanigans. Archdruids, 100%. Now with that forest. Grab Castle Garenbrig. We got 2 lands out on 1 turn. That is really where it's at. Big time. Just get to 6 next turn and hope for the best. Calyx. That is interesting. We got something enchantment related, I think. Could be painful. Quite painful, but Sylvan Scrying could also be more painful. Grabbing another Sunken, playing it, and now we're in range of you-know-who. We'll keep the Nurturing Bristleback. I don't need any other land at this point. I don't need more mana. If I can make 9, it's not like I could use that 9th mana. I might just be playing something for 8, but then the 9th is left over. Interesting though. 5-color shrines. I never would have expected that. But you know what? We'll go Nurturing Bristleback. We'll increase the chance ever so slightly of seeing Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Okay, well, we don't. Calyx. I kind of feel like we should take out Calyx. I didn't even read what he does, but I feel like because we have the opportunity to just kill him, we should do that. Gonna have to keep an eye on these Sanctums. Very scary potential if they get a bunch, which I think they will. More. Huh. Pretty good. Nice that they mostly have to tap out, but painful. Okay. Not too bad. Definitely want, how much can I make? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is nuts. Crazy. Okay, watch this. I can play Vaultborn Tyrant and Outcaster Trailblazer in the same turn. Oh, that is lovely. I'm doing that. Stack the draw. Hope for the best. Hope we don't just completely die. But, yeah. If all goes well, even if only one of those creatures is sticking around, we might be okay. Not too bad. 4, 5. They only have 5 left. Oh boy, just draw Ghalta. Draw it. Do it. kill Vaultborn. Okay, okay. That's pretty good. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, let's go. Ooh, that's not Ghalta. What is the best way to... Wow, we'll make the 6. Tap 3 land, 6 green, Outcaster. Yes, we want maximum card draw. Technically, Outcaster Trailblazer costs 2. Oh, to draw a card. Oh, okay. And I can play it. I can play it. There it is. There it is. Oh, stack 'em, attack 'em. Hello is right. Oh, I did it again. I can't believe it. Ooh. That's a combo. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Not the scariest deck to face, but very scary potential. I have always loved Shrine decks going back to the original Kamigawa 16 years ago. That's when Shrines first came onto the map. Hondin of Infinite Life and all that stuff. That's what they were called previously, Hondins. It's nice that they added more shrines, but yeah, that could easily get out of hand really quick. I would imagine they have Sanctum of All. I think at the beginning of their turn they can search for any shrine and put it onto the battlefield from their library for free. Well, okay, maybe I shouldn't cut Outcaster Trailblazer. It's hard to say. That is pretty neat. Vaultborn is out. We go Outcaster Trailblazer. Technically for 2, because we spend 3, we get 1 back. We're drawing a card, gaining 3 life. Yeah. Maybe I do like that. It's like the world's best cycling for a creature. If you're paying 2 to draw 3, and then draw more later on, if the Trailblazer is still out when you cast more stuff after it. But we need enchantment destruction or removal, tear asunder, 100%. That's what we're doing. I'll still trim the Trailblazer, even though it's certainly put in the work tonight. It could probably be some other creature that at least has 4 power. It's not like I absolutely need the mana from it. I'm pretty sure I needed the green that it made to replay the Ghalta that I got, but I'll have to go back and look at it. Not that hand though. No. Not happening. I definitely want to at least tear asunder. It would be nice to have Back to Nature, instant speed, 1 and a green, destroy all enchantments, but enchantment-based decks, 5-color, Fires of Invention, playing stuff for free, Enigmatic Incarnation, sacrificing an enchantment and looking for a creature with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed enchantment's mana value. It's a lot of words, but basically I'm not really facing much, if any, enchantment decks. But again, very cool. Love to see the shrines. They are divine. Not sure why they said oops. Did they accidentally keep a bad hand? Odd. Interesting. I'm just happy I have Tear Asunder. I would imagine there is the potential for Thoughtseize, but for the most part they have two or three copies of each shrine, because each shrine is legendary. You can't double up on it. I'd have to look at a recent list if I could, but I would imagine it's two or something. Oh, they did. I wish there was a sorry button. I'm just not going to say anything. That's unfortunate. I've done that before. I've been so excited to see Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, Archdruid's Charm. Everything looks good. Then I click to keep, and I have nothing. That is painful. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I mean, if something happens, we might be able to make the magic happen. Definitely want that in Death of Triumph. Even though Castle Garenbrig would have entered untapped, Terra Sunder could have taken out an enchantment. It would have meant we didn't have 3 on turn 3. Big time search for the first sunken. Hopefully able to make 7 next turn. That would be definitely ideal. Or a Goldvein Hydra. Play that with 5 counters. Pretty good. Okay, Carnage Tyrant. Also nice. Pack a punch. I feel like it's going to be a pretty big headache for this opponent. Focusing on the shrines. We'll see. They could have stuff to make me sacrifice it. Shieldred's Edict, Beseju. A little bit late for that. I'm just glad I got some benefit from it. Phew. Yeah, it might as well be in Death of Triumph. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 Terra Sunders. They're going to feel the pain. And I have my Source of Black, so I could kick Terra Sunder if they play any non-land permanent. Planeswalker, creature, artifact, enchantment. It doesn't matter. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep, okay, it's gone. Phew. Yes, yes. Oh, I wondered if that might happen. Well, Terra Sunder is good. I don't know if it is just Commander. I looked at the price of Terra Sunder, and it's a couple bucks for an uncommon, but it does seem to do the trick. It gets me out of, again, almost any sticky situation. If I can get to 4, and if I have the Source of Black, everything happened pretty good. You saw the, I guess, technically new combo, combining Vaultborn and Trailblazer to draw so much. But again, keep in mind, I don't think that's necessary. So there could be something that is better for whatever reason that also costs 3 or maybe 2 instead of the Trailblazer. Did the Trailblazer win me the games where I combined it with the Vaultborn Tyrants? I don't know. Hard to say, but 100% Vaultborn stays in. No question about it. Of course, there's always time to try new stuff. There's always room for improvement. I'm always playing one deck, so I have the time to do that. But I think we'll leave it there for now. The Scorpion and anybody else watching right now, later on, have a good rest or a good drive home or a good drive to work. A good Friday, or maybe it is Friday already for some of you around the world. Yeah, it did good. Exactly how I was hoping, and I'm looking forward to it getting even better, whatever that looks like. I don't think it's going to take too many more tweaks though, but yeah, have a good one.